Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be completely transparent. I'm recording this Car Talk Thursday. The weather's nice enough. I can do it in the car again. I don't know how well, or excuse me, I don't know how frequently I'll be doing these in the car again. Might just be a one-off. I'm not 100, although I did the Amazing Digital Circus in the car, but that's because Jose was in the shower. And I was like, I want to go ahead and get this out just really quick because I don't have a lot of time right now. Let me just go ahead and get this out. So I went in the car. Anyways, point. It's Wednesday. And I don't like that I'm doing my regular Thursday video on Wednesday. It feels weird. Of course, I could have just uploaded this tomorrow, called it a Car Talk Thursday, and you wouldn't know, but I don't want to lie to you. I like what we have. I like that I'm honest and I'm transparent. It just would feel wrong, so I felt like I had to say it. The reason I'm doing it now is, I'm gonna be pretty fucking busy tomorrow. I'm working. I didn't expect to be. That's a good thing, by the way. Hey, that means hours. That means I can do shit. I was like, cool. I don't know how much time I will have tomorrow. So let me go ahead and do this now. And I actually have quite a few things I want to say. Number one, because this was the first thing that had, I think happened after recording my Car Talk video, or my Room Talk video last week, is there's a fucking new Dragon Ball show coming out. I don't remember what they said it was called, but it comes out next year. I think they said, I don't know if they had actually said this season. I want to say fall 2024. I might be making that up. It might just be 2024. But there's a new Dragon Ball anime, and I'm like, yo, we're getting more soup. That's not super. So all the characters are kids. This is just GT again. Why is this just GT again? I don't hate GT. I don't really like it either, if I'm being honest. Just why? Now, I'm gonna watch it. It's Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball. Just from the little bit in the trailer, I'm like, it looks beautiful. The animation is looking fucking great. But why are we doing it like this? I don't know. But it is new Dragon Ball, so I am looking forward to it. Also, I know Mario Wonder comes out Friday, and I'm pretty sure my friend, he told me he's already pre-ordered it. It should be arriving Friday. And I'm pretty fucking sure all I'm really going to be doing Friday is just be like, dude, do you have it? Yeah, okay. And then I'm just going to play Wonder. I think Spider-Man is coming out this week, too. It might have come out today. I'm not sure. Not going to be getting it anytime soon. I'm very interested in it. It looks sick as hell. And I think the Sonic game, I don't remember what it's called. I'm not as interested in that one. I will be honest. But if you get Sonic, if you get Spidey, if you get Mario, if you get all three, if you get something else, whatever you're playing, I hope you're enjoying it. Something else is the new Ghibli movie, the new Miyazaki, which I think in Japan is How Do You Live, and localized, the title is now The Boy and the Heron, does have an English release date, and it's going to be coming out in December. I believe it is December 8th. I'm excited. And I'm not going to look at anything. Specifically, okay, so it's not just me being like, I don't want to see trailers, I don't want to be spoiled. I know some people are like that. Generally speaking, I'm not. Not saying that I want to have a whole fuck ton of spoilers, but I like reading a synopsis. I like seeing a trailer. I like knowing what am I getting into so I can make an assessment of, is this worth my time or not? Is this worth my money or not? And sometimes I'm right with that judgment. Sometimes I'm dead fucking wrong. It happens. But I like knowing what I'm getting into. But with this film specifically, there was no marketing for it. They had just said, we released the title and a promotional image, a poster, and said this is Miyazaki's newest film. And that's it. I know there is a trailer. I don't want to watch it because it feels like that's not the intent of the studio. It sounds like Miyazaki wasn't huge on that. He's like, we're not really marketing my movie? That's weird. But it seems like the marketing decision of it was, this is Miyazaki's newest movie. and depending on his time left, possibly his last, this movie is going to market itself. From what I understand, it did, and it did incredibly well. From what I understand, it's fantastic. I know nothing, and I don't want to know anything until December 8th, where I watch it and I know everything. Last year, I did a marathon of the Ghibli movies, and there was a point a few months ago where I was thinking to myself, I want to do the tier list of all the Ghibli movies, and then said, hold up, if this one has come out, I should probably wait for this one. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. So I'm not saying like, yeah, on December 9th, I'm going to do it, because Clay didn't watch it. So this is like a solo project video. I don't know when exactly I will do a Ghibli tier list. Maybe it'll end up getting delayed and I won't do it till January. But hopefully at the end of the year or very early next year, I will do it. Speaking of late year tier lists, so something I've been thinking about, I don't know if I've said this on the channel already. If so, I was just going to say, like, I'm repeating my damn self, which of course reminds me of that moment in Inside the NBA when, Chuck keeps talking and Shaq gets really mad. He's like, over there repeating your damn self. It's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, back to 1. And then Ernie is cracking up the whole time. Basketball is coming back, and I'm not that excited for the sport. I like watching basketball. Don't get me wrong. And like the storylines in the NBA and the drama in the NBA. I like the NBA. I am hyped for more Inside the NBA. I am hyped for Ernie. I am hyped for Chuck. I'm hyped for Kenny. And I'm hyped for Shaq. That is fucking exciting to me. Like, I don't watch highlights of the games. I watch highlights of Inside. I am a casual NBA fan. Like, I will wear that shit on my sleeve. But I'm so fucking hyped for more Inside, dude. There was something else I was gonna... Oh, yeah. My point. I may have already said this on the channel. I am not sure. But I want to do a stream at the end of the year, which I've never streamed before. Like, us doing, like, our C-Cats tier list and shit. That is pre-recorded, generally over, like, 3 or 4 days. And, like, DreamWorks was the same. It's like, I don't know when I would start it. Probably earlier in the day, but maybe I should do it at night and just be like, I'm gonna go as I go, you know? I want to go over all the media I consumed this year. It's like, okay, all the books I read are on here, all the games I played, all the shows I watched, all the movies I watched. This is like my 2023 tier list. Now, that's not going to involve any, like, real life shit. I'm not going to put the fucking death of a family member on a tier list. Like, that just feels disgusting. I don't like that. But the things that, like, again, the media I consumed, I think that would be a lot of fun. And since my weekly thing is usually on Thursday, I was thinking possibly the last Thursday of the year is when I would want to do it. I was like, oh, please don't be on New Year's Eve. Because if this is on New Year's Eve, no one's going to fucking watch it because you're doing your New Year's Eve shit. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't watch it. I mean, to be fair, I don't blame you if you still don't watch it. Like, we've got shit to do. I totally get it. But it's like, it's the 28th. It's like, okay, I can do that. I'm thinking, is there a way I could turn it into a drinking game? I don't know, because I don't drink very often. New Year's is actually one of the few times that I do. And like, I don't think of myself as being just super straight edge. Just, I don't like the taste of alcohol. So why would I drink it? To get drunk? I mean, sure, but being drunk's not like that great. But I mean, what, like, I'm a happy drunk. I'll take that. I'm not a sad drunk. I'm not an angry drunk. Jose is a happy drunk. Oh, it was a few years ago on New Year's. He was just laughing like for 6 hours straight. I was like, dude, Jose is generally a really happy dude. I have never seen him that happy, and it was so entertaining. I think that was the COVID party, because there was this one New Year's, it was either that one or the year after, where like there was like 10 people hanging out and 7 of them got COVID. It was kind of wild. I was somehow one of the ones that didn't. It was last year. I remember that because I didn't get COVID at the New Year's party. I got it on the cruise. Anyways, Blah, 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 blah. I got on several tangents. I think about doing like a giant tier list at the end of the year, and I'm thinking about doing it as a stream because that sounds really fun. I think Billy will be in town if he's available. Maybe I could have him as like my co-host because I feel like Billy would just have a good time with that. Billy, if you're watching, I'm springing this on you now, buddy. If you're busy that day, I totally get it. And specifically on the tier list, there's going to be a tier that has not appeared on any of the previous tier lists. There is going to be a Snoop Dogg tier, which is not a good thing. And that's no offense meant towards Snoop Dogg. But Snoop Dogg has a song, Drop It Like It's Hot. And that tier is specifically for any project that I dropped during the year. There's a difference, and I don't think this really happened this year, but there's a difference between I just kind of stopped watching this or stopped reading. Like, I plan on finishing it, but I never really got back into it. This is specifically for like, no, I actively decided I don't want to do this anymore and I dropped it. Now, maybe I'm interested in returning to it. Like Path of Radiance in particular is one where like I dropped it. I'm still very interested in going back to it, but just probably not anytime soon. But like Persona 5 Strikers, I'm not going to pick that back up. It did not give me what I was looking for as a Persona fan, so I'm not interested. Like, to me, that is what the Snoop Dogg tier is all about. And it's just something that makes me giggle because of how silly of an idea it is, but I enjoy it, so I thought I would bring that up. I finished Kuro 2, because I haven't technically finished it. There is a post game, and it sounds like there is some important stuff that happens after the game, or I guess in the post game. So I will finish it, not anytime soon, because I'm still cooling off. Like, today is Wednesday, like I said, which again feels weird doing this on a Wednesday, it just feels wrong. But Monday I spent recording, so that was a lot of time taken up. Tuesday, a lot of my day was trying to get the video together and uploaded, which took so long. And some of that was like, yeah, it's 4 hours. You're not going to do that in like 2 minutes. Understandable. But a lot of it was just a lot of bullshit. Like, I'm trying to take the videos, or like the video files, like from my phone onto my computer, but my computer updates partway through, so I have to re-upload the videos, and then the video editor that I used no longer exists, so I had to download a new one that was being like really unresponsive, and then I got the video, and then I tried to download the completed video onto my thing, and it just didn't work, because I don't fucking know. I'm like, this game keeps wasting my time. I had said, I'm not going to finish this in the car because I refuse to let this game inconvenience me. And the game said, oh, really? Like, how do you get worse without me even playing you? So I don't want to. I will, but not anytime soon. I did start BioShock. I started it yesterday. I mean, I'm not particularly far. I'm at the part in the game where you need telekinesis to move some debris, so it's like the second level, partway through the second level. The early impressions are really, really good. I love the look of this game. I love the vibe. I love the atmosphere. I love the music. I can't really say a whole lot about the story, but it's BioShock. It's like not a lot has happened, but I know what happens. Probably should have played this game about 16 years ago, you know? But it's a really and if you don't know about it, I won't spoil the twist, but it's such a fucking fascinating twist. And like, I can already see it in motion. Like, this is such a fucking cool idea. I'm liking it quite a bit. I'm glad I'm finally playing it. I'm about 400 pages into Dune. I'm about 2/3 of the way through the book. I'm now at the part where the movie ended, so it is complete uncharted territory, and I'm down for it. I think this book is cool as shit. I think just a lot of the ideas are fun. Like, the characters are so interesting to me, and just like some of the things, I don't want to go into any spoilers, but I like the characters a lot, and I feel like their narration and their inner thoughts is really fucking important. Because sometimes, like, if I was just seeing this character say this sentence, I would think, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're kind of an asshole. But then you see from their perspective, like, no, that makes sense. The one thing I don't really like about Dune, though, is head hopping, where, like, you'll be in a chapter just about Jessica from her perspective, and then partway through the chapter, like, here's a few paragraphs, or maybe even a couple pages, like, this is Paul's perspective and inner thoughts, and then right back to Jessica. I don't love that. Like, I love getting all these characters' perspectives, but hopping between them in the same chapter just feels a little off to me. I don't love it. I love basically everything else. The book kicks ass. Been doing a lot of reading. I mean, I've been trying to. I didn't read a whole lot last week because of Kuro 2. I haven't done as much writing as I wanted to. I feel really, really behind trying to pick that up. I got a little bit of progress done yesterday, and I was like, I know I'm going to be busy Wednesday, but I could do a lot Thursday. Never mind. I could do a lot Friday. Mario's coming out. I could do Saturday. I think I can do Saturday. Like, we'll see. But it's not like I've given up or anything. It's just been busy, you know? See, I talked about that. Oh, I had a Beatrice sighting, which just means, yeah, like, I was doing something, and then, like, I was working, I probably shouldn't say too much, because, client confidentiality, but I was dealing with a case, and there was a character named Beatrice who showed up in the case. I will not say anything further. I will not say if they were my client, what party they were. You don't need to know any of that. But I was like, there was a Beatrice sighting. I'm always happy. Like, I've shown off the fucking Beatrice portrait in my room, and every time I see it, not every time, because, like, I'll see it in my peripheral, when I just kind of look at it, I go, Beatrice! And it just makes me smile every time I do, because I love Sea Cat so fucking much. So, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Apparently, its first batch of DLC got leaked. And if it's accurate, because as you may or may not know, it's essentially been confirmed that about half the first game's roster will not be returning. And what's weird about it is that the debut trailer for the game shows because it's supposed to be like, it's Squidward looking out the window, like, seeing the game and being like, I want to be involved, and now he gets involved, which I think is really funny. The problem is, in that trailer, it specifically shows characters that aren't gonna be in the sequel. It's like, wait, it's like, in the trailer for the sequel, you showed characters that aren't in the sequel. What the fuck? That's so weird. Why would you do that? Hey, they added Donatello and Raphael. Finally, all 4 turtles are playable. What do you mean they cut Leo and Mikey? So there's still only half the turtles? What the fuck? And then I'm like, okay, so you added Azula. So you added a firebender. So we got an airbender, we got a firebender, we got a waterbender, we got an earthbender. You cut Toph, so we don't have an earthbender. Why do you do these things? To quote the Amazing Digital Circus, why are you like this? Looking at the DLC, it looks like, oh yeah, and Cat Dog is cut. That kind of sucks. I like Cat Dog a lot. No new series are represented, so there's no Timmy Turner still. No Blue's Clues, which, you know, is the one I really want. It's apparently Mr. Krabs, which on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, like, it's a Nickelodeon all-star fighting game. Mr. Krabs should be in there, but also that's, how many fucking SpongeBob characters? Like, that's 5? Plus Sandy is cut. Like, that's a lot. Who is the other one? Because it's Krabs, 2 Avatar characters who I was going to talk about in a second, and then I don't remember who the other DLC was. Did I write them down? Oh, that's right. Oh gosh, that's so fucking dumb. It's Krabs, Zuko, and Iroh, which I think is kind of weird. Like, it seemed like Azula is there, like, it feels like we picked Azula to have a firebender. We picked her over Zuko because the lightning element and to have a villain on the roster. I'm like, oh, okay, that's really cool. I still think Zuko can have a good moveset because in addition to his firebending, he also has his sword. So that's something he could do. Oh no, you still added Zuko, which I don't have a problem with. Zuko's arguably the best fucking character in the show. Avatar is a masterpiece. I'm happy to see more Avatar, but why are you also adding Iroh? Again, love the character of Iroh. But it's like you added 3 new Avatar characters and they're all firebenders after you cut the only earthbender. Huh? And our 4th, apparently, is Rocksteady, of Bebop and Rocksteady from Ninja Turtles. So again, it's like, so this is the 2nd game in a row where you've had 4 Ninja, because Shredder's gone. You've had 4 Ninja Turtles characters and only 2 Ninja Turtles. Why aren't all 4 turtles playable? Like, that's just so weird to me. Now, I don't know how much of that is the team. I don't know how much of that is Nickelodeon. I don't know how much of that is both. I'm like, that's, for me, I'm like, that's so fucking off. But I hope the game is good. I hope it's great. I hope it's super fucking fun to play. Like, the character showcases look really cool. But I don't know, man. Some of these decisions like that, I don't know if that's it. There's a Twitter account that I follow. An artist specifically. So I'm going to give them a shout out real quick. Called Automatic Giraffe. What Automatic Giraffe is currently doing, and is the reason I'm shouting them out. It's not just because I really like them. They're doing this thing called, I believe it's Ritual of the Moons. Or it's like, is it Ritual or is it like Celebration? Did I write it down? I think I wrote Celebration, but I think it's actually Ritual. Essentially, it's, it's drawing characters and generally emphasizing, to put it one way, their moons. And I think they've been doing it like 1 a day for 100 days, which, I fucking love their art. Like, yeah, it's like drawing very attractive characters. I'm enjoying it. But I really, really like the art style. I'm actually personally hoping that they might open commissions pretty soon, because I would really like one of my characters, like for the VN, designed by them, because I feel like their art style just fits it really, really well. But pretty recently, like, what they've been focusing on is drawing those, like, Pokemon trainer versions of Miku, which I love these designs, by the way. Like, the Ghost Trainer Miku, and specifically the Fighting Trainer Miku, Trainer, are so fucking cool. And it's been, they've been drawing those. But the numbers, like, because it'll be, like, 1 out of 100, 2 out of 100, and now we're in, like, the 80s, and the numbers have actually been getting kind of fucked up. I'm like, why is that happening? Is that just on my screen looking at the comments? No, it's just something that's happening. This is cool. Like, I didn't think there would be lore to this, but there's lore. I am excited. This is cool. I just had to bring it up. I just had to shout it out. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie comes out next week. I just kind of thought about that. I think that's on Thursday. That's wild, dude. Like, holy shit. Like, 100% I'm going to make a video about that. I have Peacock, so I'll probably just stream it. I'm looking forward to that. The only other thing to say is Clay got me a present today. He got me this. It was in a game store he goes. He got me a physical copy of Cold Steel 1. And I love me some Cold Steel 1. By my reviews before Kuro 2, I gave it the lowest rating. Overall, I think, again, until Kuro 2, it was probably the weakest Trails game, but it's the first one I played, so it's what introduced me to the series, and it's still a game I like a lot. It is one of those where, like, there's problems here. There's some things I don't think quite work, but I definitely have a soft spot for it. So, like, I just had a big fucking smile when I saw it. It feels really cool to have a physical copy, because I have all of the, not including Reverie, which is kind of Cold Steel 5 and kind of Crossbell 3, and kind of Kuro Zero. It's weird. The other 4 I have all digitally, so it's really cool to have a physical copy I can put on my shelf. But that's all for this one. Since it is Wednesday, I'm gonna go head out so I can watch Survivor. And I do plan on recording my Survivor Chucky reaction tomorrow. I was like, I don't know how much time I will have, so let me go ahead and get this one done while I can to make sure I can get that one done tomorrow. Because unless I record it at like 11 p.m. today, I literally can't get the Survivor Chucky video done. So let me do that. I will see you later. Have a good day.